Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a 220 extension cord. You got the 220 cable here, and there's one end. There's the other end right there. And we're going to make a, let's say we're going to make an extension cord. This extension cord is going to be a 30 footer. Here's the list of things you're going to need. You're going to need a box with a connector, cable connector in that goes into the box on one of the outlet holes. You're going to need the plug that's going to go inside the box. The plug is going to mount to the cover. Then you're going to mount the cover into the box. And then you're going to need the male end of the cable, or the connector that you're going to put on the cable so you can plug it into your wall. 1 second, we'll get all this opened up, and then we're going to get a nut driver to assemble it all. Alright guys, we got everything opened up and out of the packages. Like I said, now we're going to take and start assembling it all. First, we're going to take and expose the wiring on the ends of the cables here. And we're going to do that simply by taking the protective rubber coating off with a box cutter. So we're going to get that off now. Alright, now we got the set up. We're just going to expose the ends of the cable here. We only need to go, just a couple inches down on this cable right here. You don't need to go, hand length or anything like that. Just a couple inches. So all we're doing is cutting the end of it right there. We're going to score the other side so it'll peel off. And there's your ground wire right there. Now you definitely want to hook up being you're using a metal box. Now we want to expose some of the wire end right here. Let's see here. So all we're doing now is stripping this cable back. Stuff's really thick. And that's why you got to use a box cutter on this stuff. As you can see here, it's super thick wire. Alright, we're going to do that to the other end, and we'll be right back with you. Alright guys, now that we got both ends of the cable exposed here, now we're going to simply get them hooked up into the male and female ends for the wiring to make it into a cable cord. And first we're going to do the female end. And on this plug end, it's got adjustment screws right here. One's for the ground, and one's for your white and black wire leads to adjust them up. So you got an opening in there. You can stick the wiring in and then tighten them down. All right, we're gonna get these hooked up. Alright guys, we got them connected into the end of the plug here. So you can see in there, the slug comes down, tightens down on the wiring as you can see in there. Yeah, and they're good and tight. They can't come out, they can't wiggle around, they can't move. Now we're going to take this cable in. Like I said, we got these slugs crimped down on this cable. You know, it's pinching that cable nearly flat inside there, and as you can see, that's really thick gauge wire. And we're simply going to take this and mount it into the box. Alright guys, we had to do the box in first versus the plug side. First you need to slide this connector that locks the cable into the box on first. Then slide your wiring through your opening in your box. So then when you get it where you want in the box, when you get the plug mounted, you can screw the plug up into the box and tighten it down. 1 second here, we'll be right back with you. Alright guys, like I said, we're going to install it into the box here. All you got to do is simply slide it down through the plug, and then you're going to mount the plug itself is going to mount to the cover, then the cover mounts to the box. 1 second, I'll show you, we'll get that done. Alright guys, so in order to mount the cover here, pull the tag off the inside of the cover. We got to mount the excuse me. We have to mount the cover to the plug and then mount that to the box itself. So 1 second here, we're gonna get that mounted. Wow. Let's say we just got to mount the cover itself to the plug. Feed some of that cable back up through there. Alright, now we can mount the plug into the box. And this cover is a stationary cover, not a slip-on cover, so the screws do have to come out. Get it pop over here so we can get to that screw head. And slide it down in the plug box here. One second, guys, we're going to get it mounted. One of the things we're going to do is we're going to tape up this end right here with some electric tape, because it's going to be right at the edge of this plug box. And we definitely don't want it to over time rub and create a short. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that now. And always make sure you stretch your electric tape when you're wrapping. Whoops. Stretch it a little too hard and snap the electric tape. Alright guys. Now, let's see, because that's a big safety thing. You know, you definitely don't want your plug to start arcing on you and either trip your breaker or, you know, catch fire on you. Alright. Oh, what happened here? Alright, there we go. Alright, now we're going to simply mount this in the box. Put that box cover away for safety. Alright guys, 1 second here. We're going to get this mounted. There goes that, guys. We got it mounted into the box. Now we're simply going to also tighten up the cable leads right there. The cable on the cable clamp connected to the box to hold it in place. There we go. So that's good and solid. It ain't going nowhere on us. And now that end's done, now we'll do the other end. That's also why we use the metal end, so we can throw that thing around. Alright. This is just like the cable end that we installed on the other video. If you look on the channel, I'll probably link in the description. You can see we replaced the cable end for the welder, Lincoln welder. This could be same thing as what that one was. Maybe I didn't want to drop all those. Put the rubber boot here onto the connector end that goes onto the plug. So that's for to seal it up into the base of that plug. So all we're going to do is mount these connector ends onto the wiring and then reinstall it in the plug. And for that, y'all can either look at the other video on the channel and I'll show you how to do that when I'm replacing just the cable end. Alright guys, we're done on this one just like we done on the other ones. We've wrapped the base of the cord with some electrical tape just to protect it for wear and tear. Also put the rubber grommet on there that goes into the housing, into the plug on the housing right there. And we've installed the ends. And now we're going to simply take and put the other side of the cover on. Alright guys, well, now we've got the extension cord made. Let's see, this particular cord we made is 30 foot. I'll show you all here. I'll show you the end of it here, lay it out. So it's a 30 footer, and we'll show y'all that it works. We'll get it plugged in and Alright guys, there's the cord there going to the welder, and there it is running, plugging in behind the dual air compressor. So let's flip her on. There we go guys. If y'all find this video useful and it was entertaining, please hit the thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, hit the icon down there in the corner. Subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a great day.